What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and that you're fantastic, you're enjoying, and you're happy to be alive. Okay, this video, I just wanted to make like a video to follow up the one that I made earlier regarding the waking up process, because I feel like there's something that I wanted to share. So that's the reason for this video. Like I mentioned, the waking up process is basically a process of homecoming. It's like you're coming back to yourself, you're coming back to source. You know, we live in this body, but we're not the body, we're not the mind. We are the soul that sits in the body. So when you wake up, you erode away all the society conditioning, ways of thinking, ways of acting, ways of speech, and you return to yourself, to the soul, and you start living life from that point. It's like the process of the metamorphosis process where the caterpillar turns into a beautiful butterfly. So the caterpillar does not know that if it holds on to its caterpillarness, it does not get to experience the butterfly. So the caterpillar erodes away, and then the beautiful butterfly is born. That's the new life of living from the spirit and living connected to source. I don't know, you guys have watched the movie The Matrix. I did watch it, and I had to watch it again because of its ideologies, and the whole narrative of the story is based on some religious beliefs of the process of awakening and the divine matrix and the divine energy that surrounds us. So I had to watch the movie again, and the character, just to bring myself to really understand this process of waking up. Keanu Reeves' character Neo doesn't know what is happening to him when the movie first starts. So he's just being encouraged that he's the chosen one, he's reassured, but he doesn't really know what all this chosen one means. However, you are the chosen one, I am the chosen one, everybody's the chosen one. You just have to know that you're the chosen one, and then step into your privileges and use it to your advantage, just the way you did. Up until he started believing in himself that he was the chosen one, then he started moving mountains. He started doing all these supernatural things because now he's the chosen one. He knows all the power and the abilities he has to move the mountains. That's what I mean from the Holy Scriptures, that like when Jesus was saying that you will do even greater work than I have done, that you will move mountains, you will do all these supernatural things. So when you understand and start operating from that place, you are limitless, because now you're the spirit. The spirit is unlimited. It is not bound to anything. The only thing that limits the spirit is the body that we sit in. It's that sits in the body, and the body limits its operation. And especially sometimes when we live in our minds, they limit anything that the spirit wants to do. The mind says no, you can't. So that's the limiting of it. But otherwise, it is limitless. It's eternal. It's infinite. So you just start operating with so much abilities and power because now you're living from your true self. Okay, and like the Bible says, we are in the world, but we're not of the world. So as the process happens to you, you start to ignore the world way of doing things, all the thoughts, the way of doing things that you picked up over the years. When this process starts happening to you, the things erode away. You begin to operate from the spirit as opposed to the world. So you are in the world, but you are not of the world. The world way of doing things begins to fade away as you embrace waking up process. And also you gotta have an open mind, because if you're closed off to that conditioning, you're limiting the process, and you won't have the entire experience. But with an open mind, just let the process happen to you naturally. I quickly wanted to share this little story of a family, just to know how we pick up all these beliefs and fallacies and all these mythologies that we don't know where they came from, or start living and operating by them, the values and beliefs and things we pick up from society, from culture, and we don't know who started them and why they really exist. So living in the awakened life is, you know, life as it happens to you. It's first-hand life happening. There's no one is going to tell you otherwise. So you experience clean, fresh life as it happens to you, because now you're connected to your spirit, to the source that is of all things. So the story, basically, the family was cooking chicken, yet for 3 generations, and they never used to cook wings and legs with chicken. They just cut them off, threw them away, and they just cooked the middle bit. Now, grandmother was doing it like that, mother was doing it like that, now the daughter is doing it like that. Now one day the daughter says, okay, mom, why do we cook chicken the way we do? And then mom says, well, I learned it from your granny, you can go and ask her. Then daughter goes to ask the granny, why do we cook chicken the way we do? We cut off the legs and the wings. Why? Now granny says that she was broke, right? And the pot she had, or the pan she had to cook chicken, the entire chicken would not fit in. So she had to cut off the wings and the legs so that the middle bit can fit in the pot, and then she can cook her chicken. So daughter was really surprised, and she'd been like, I've been cooking chicken without wings and legs all these years just because you people taught me how to do so. You see? So we pick up all these things, and from society, from culture, from TVs, media, from other people, and they don't really serve us. So the waking up process is waking up to yourself, waking up to the truth of who you really are, and begin living life from that existence. Hope this brings more clarity to the whole process, and that you can enjoy awakening when it comes to you. Okay, happy waking up. I shall see you in my next video. Thank you so much for always watching. I love you loads. Bye.